Martin, Nico collection with the recovery. Once again the cross, they could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful work from Fran.
On the right side, the shot and the goal!
Good evening. Do we have a game for you this evening? My name's Mark Turner. I'm your commentator here with the wonderful production team from Veta Media, bringing you this North Texas Championship final between Foro Soccer Club and Balboa FC. This evening we're coming at you from Little Elm, Texas, just north of Dallas. As you can see from the graphic on the screen, both teams progress to the final. Not entirely straightforward in the case of Balboa FC, sporting NTX, making it difficult for them, but 4-0, the 4-0 victory in the semi-final, easing their way into tonight's showdown. Two teams that did well in the league this season. Foro ending up second ultimately, Balboa in fourth. Good records for the both. Great goal scoring from Foro with 43 goals to their name and only 11 conceded, which speaks to their elevated position above Balboa, ending up runners-up in the league table. Great streak for them though. The last three games were all W's in the league. Foro looking very strong coming into this match and arguably the favourites for this championship final. The officials and the teams making their way out to the centre circle. We will observe the national anthem before we get proceedings underway.
Gentlemen, will you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Will be the starting lineups here momentarily. Well, the anthem beautifully observed. We're going to give you the starting 11s for this North Texas Championship final, starting with your hosts, Foro Soccer Club. Number 1, Eduardo Cortez. Number 3, Omega Iyasu. Number 2, Mikey Ambrose. Number 16, Connor Lewis. Number 4, Eric Ramirez. Number 14, Marcelo Pedraza. Number 8, Sura Anka. Number 9, Eric Gomez. Number 13, Luis Lara. Number 10, Brian Padilla. And number 24, Kyle Bennett. Head coach, Mikey Ambrose. And for Balboa FC, number 48, Giovanni Chavez. Number 4, Hazani Torres. Number 34, Denilson Santos. Number 77, William Pandeka. Number 43, Avery Estal. Number 21, Evan Lupo. Number 5, Edgar Rodriguez. Number 23, Hannibal Abraha. Number 50, Eduardo Rodriguez. Number 99, Kevin Tiero. Number 70, Evan Pustajovsky. And their head coach, Juan Castillo. Balboa in the changed kits, all black from head to toe. Very nice uniforms, actually, and I do like that we have white numbers on the back. Very striking, should make it easier for us this evening to keep the track of who's doing what, and in the event of a Balboa goal scorer. Foro Soccer Club, and they're very familiar, all orange strips with white trim. They too sporting rather helpful white numbers on the back of their jerseys. So we are ready to get you underway for this UPSL North Texas Championship Final. It's for all the marbles, folks. Who takes home the hardware? We are about to find out. Foro kicking us off, going from right to left on your screen. In the first half, Balboa obviously going from left to right. Foro with a nice composed start. Knocking it around the back, giving everyone touches. Always nice, especially in a big game like a final, to get on the ball as early as possible. Just settle the nerves as much as you're able. Balboa trying to gain an advantage in the turnover, but they only hold the ball momentarily. Foro back in possession. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Foro undoubtedly the favourites this evening. They concluded the league season, the higher of the two teams, albeit just by 2 spots, but they both outgunned Balboa and had a better defensive record as well. And certainly in the semi-final they took no prisoners. A 4-0 victory securing their place in tonight's final. That being said, Balboa, a tough little outfit. They will not be here to make up the numbers. They will be anxious to secure some silverware. Right now they've secured themselves a free kick. Good hustle from Rodriguez, earning this free kick. Rodriguez, the other Rodriguez, stood over it. It was number 5, Edgar Rodriguez, who won the free kick. It's Eduardo Rodriguez stood over it. Might look to go front post here. Foro goalkeeper is cheating pretty far out of his goal. Gotta be honest, if it were me, I might have an early dig. Instead he decides to clip the ball into the back post. Oh, that was a dicey moment. Balboa player on the ball first. Foro defender able to deflect the ball out to safety. It's really nice work actually from Marcelo Pedraza. But his feet rather caught under him. He was able to adjust them quickly enough to deflect that ball out for a corner. Could have gone anywhere. Luckily for him, just a corner. So Balboa FC, little early pressure here. Free kick followed by a corner. Not a particularly good corner, easily headed out.
Good job, Brian. Good job.
I mentioned at the top of the broadcast that I had the pleasure once again of working with the production team from Veta Media. It's been a long season working with these guys. They're absolute pros, and I just want to give them a shout out and say thoroughly enjoy the season with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to a fantastic final to cap proceedings tonight. These folks take care of the broadcast for us, take care of all the on-screen graphics. They do a fantastic job. Again, pleasure to work with. Long ball out from Balboa, intercepted by Foro, but only as far as Balboa midfielder, who looks to spray the ball out to the right-hand side. Good work from Mikey Ambrose. Nice and composed. Do like the way he scans the field before he receives the ball. Didn't really have anywhere to go there, though. Pollo under some pressure. Eduardo Cortez in the 4-0 goal, whose nickname is Pollo. I think Pollo means chicken, right? I haven't seen any evidence this season of Foro's goalkeeper being a chicken, so I'd be curious to know the origins of that nickname. That's something to worry about a little later, because Balboa FC, within the first 4 minutes, have their second corner of the game. A little bit, well, not much better than the first one, actually. I was about to say a little better. Really wasn't that much better. No one really sure where the ball was. Ultimately, it was out of play. Long ball, brought down that left-hand channel. Good defending from Balboa, but only for a moment. They kick it up. Gonna need some good goalkeeping here to stop the shot. Gets it, and some good defending as well. Opportunity opened up for Brian Padilla. Wasn't able to make the most of it. Although FC defense scrambling a little bit, but did enough to deflect that shot and relieve the pressure. Moment of panic for Balboa FC. Padilla is a fantastic number 10 for Foro. And if there is a player you want that opportunity to fall to, it'd be him. Maybe we can get a run back from our friends at Veta Media here in just a moment. I'd be interested to see that opportunity again. But for right now, cheap turnover at the back for Foro, giving Balboa an opportunity to advance up the field. Sliding tackle again, giving another corner to Balboa FC. And it's very sloppy. We'll go back to that earlier opportunity here, thanks again to our friends at Veta. Ball deflects out, comes to Padilla, takes a touch. Doesn't really hit it with any venom. Boa's defenders able to scramble it away. But now here we are at the other end of the field. Third corner within 6 minutes for Balboa FC. Not a particularly good one. That's 3 corners in quick succession that haven't been particularly impressive. Foro able to claw clear all of them on this occasion. May even launch a counter-attack. Good work down the left-hand side from Bennett. Decides to switch to the right-hand side now. Foro have numbers up, but Balboa have numbers back. Excellent ball out to the left-hand side, but sloppy touch. Balboa back in possession. Not sure if it was a slip that led to the sloppy touch, or it was a sloppy touch and then in the process of trying to correct it, there was a slip. But either way, Foro player ended up on the floor and Balboa ended up back in possession. Good work here down the right-hand side. And Dacre trying to advance Balboa's cause. Foro taking care of business. Good work from Foro there, gathering the ball in midfield, spinning away. Being knocked to the ground illegally for their troubles. I think that was Pedraza. Yeah, it was. Again, good scanning. Look at that. Uses his whole frame to spin his man into space. It's fouled in the process. Good work from the referee. Nice, tidy football from Foro early on. They've made a couple of mistakes. I do wonder if it's maybe a little greasy out there because we've seen some players slip already. It's about 55, 56 degrees right now in North Texas, as I mentioned, just north of Dallas, out by Frisco, in Little Elm. I don't know if there was any, again, you saw a slip there. On this occasion, number 50, Rodriguez, not able to keep his footing. So I wonder if there was a little moisture here earlier today and the surface is a little bit greasy. A team like Foro, while in possession, that could actually benefit them. They're such a technically good team, they can ping the ball around very quickly on a slick surface. But of course it does present challenges in terms of footing. On occasion, if you're looking to cut or turn quickly, cleats don't always stick when the surface has a little bit of slick. Balboa in possession now, some way out, looking to try and feed the ball down the left-hand side. Calmly intercepted. Foro SC, and it's they now who look to advance down their left-hand side. That's a lovely ball into the left channel, finding Bennett. Bennett trying to draw his man, slides it into the middle. It's a shot, and it's the opening goal of the final. Foro SC are on the board. Excellent work from Bennett down the left-hand side. And I think it was Gomez who ultimately dispatched the shot into the back of the net. And Bennett glancing over his shoulder, looking to see where the support is. The support is in the form of Gomez, who asks for it, takes a great first touch. Again, I don't know if he slips or if he's stretching for the ball, but either way, he goes to ground, makes a good connection in doing so. Ball flies by Chavez in the Balboa goal, and we have a 1-0 lead. Foro Soccer Club. In the 10th minute. Balboa living a little dangerously. Bennett not chasing too hard though. That was wayward from Balboa, and this gives Foro another opportunity. But a little wild in the shot. I thought for a second it took a deflection, but I think it was just caught on the up bounce. Causing the shot to fly well over the crossbar and out of play. The opening goal in the first 10 minutes, that will settle whatever nerves Foro Soccer Club had. Balboa FC now trying to find a way back into this final, which of course they are capable of doing. That was a nasty collision. Sura Anka, number 8 for Foro, testing the ball. It was, I think, pretty much a 50-50. It was Abraha Balboa who came off worse. Yeah, I mean, there was not a lot in that. Anka made good connection with the ball. He also was in the air when he was doing so. He wasn't able, obviously, to stop himself. His momentum taking him into Abraha. Hopefully both players up. No harm done. Foro back in possession. Working the ball back out to the left-hand side. It's Ambrose coming inside now. Good patient work from Foro. I do like how this team are prepared to play the ball right across the field from one player to the next. It feels like everybody's comfortable in position. Team. No one's worried about receiving the ball under pressure. Now they're putting Balboa under pressure. Balboa able to get out of that situation rather fortuitously. Excellent hunting impacts from Foro, who may press Balboa back. But the away team finding their way out here on the right-hand side of the field.
Foro, let's go. Play quick, play smart, Foro, let's go. Good work, Foro, good work.
Foro again, comfortable in possession. Kicking the ball around nicely. Oh, but they give it up there. Good hustle from Balboa. Trying to work something on the left-hand side. Ball into the central of the box. And good last-minute defending from Foro. Way to get back.
La próxima.
The ball back first time. But Yasu not having any of it. Foro giving the ball away cheaply. Don't like them. Heavy tackle there from Foro, but the referee's seeing nothing. Guerrero goes down clutching his ankles. Balboa again living a little dangerously in their own defensive third, and Foro turning the ball over. They're on the attack again here down the left-hand side. Mikey Ambrose sliding it inside, looking for the 1-2, not getting it back. You like how hard Foro are hunting for this ball. Impressive numbers. Anxious to get it back as high up the field as possible. Now it's Balboa with possession in their attacking third. Trying to work the ball down the left-hand side. Stajovski, a tricky individual, almost tiptoeing his way through two Foro defenders. Foro clear though, and we have a Balboa throw. I do remember Evan Pustajovski as being a goal machine from earlier in the season. Very capable forward, number 70 for Balboa. As comfortable on his left foot as he is on his right. Good burst of pace, strong. Technical on the deck and dangerous in the air. He is definitely a player that Foro are going to watch closely, and right now that's exactly what Yasu is doing. It's not Pustajovski they have to worry about. Good save. Oyo coming up big, fully extended, strong hands. It's a blistering shot from Pandenka. Excuse me. Oyo equal to it though, but we have a Balboa corner in the process. Ball to the back post, well headed out by Foro, comes to the aforementioned Pustajovski. He draws a man, cuts back inside, little dink to the back post. Oyo can't get there! He lost it in flight! And number 74 for Balboa dispatches the cross from Pustajovski. We are on level terms. So 18 minutes in, it's level pegging. Foro Soccer Club having taken the early advantage on the 10th minute. Balboa FC now 18 minutes in with the reply. It seems to have fired Foro up. They're on the attack once more. It's going to be a goal kick for Balboa FC. I apologise, I'm not able to give you the name of the goal scorer for Balboa FC. We don't have that here on the roster. We'll try and do a little research and see if we can determine that for you. No issue with the numbers. We know exactly who scored the goal. Great ball in from Pustajovski. It was number 74 rising highest. Across evading Pollo. In the Foro goal. And an easy header. Or, as I said before, number 74 for Balboa FC.
Ball.
Here we go!
Go Foro.
We score! Will!
Looking good.
Let's score!
Foro now dominating the possession since Balboa scored about 2 minutes ago.
Go Brian, get it back, Brian. Take it, Mikey.
As tippy toes work from Iyasu, feeding the ball out to Ambrose. Ambrose sliding out to the left-hand side. The goal scorer Gomez dinking it into the middle of the box, but well cleared out from Balboa FC.
Go Foro for peace.
Looks like it probably was a 4-0 last touch before the ball went out. One to call there from the referee. But ultimately it's just a throw in. We're not talking about a penalty kick situation here. Not the end of the world if he doesn't quite get that throw in exactly right. Just got to give it your best judgment on that occasion. Nice work from Balboa down the left-hand side. Pustajovski joining in. Oh, lovely dink back to a teammate. Continues his run down the left, and it's a shot. Dragged past the near post by Estelle. He'd done such a good job with the 1-2 with Pustajovski down the left-hand side, but then when it came to the shot, and he really did have the whole goal to aim at. Dragged it past that front post. And he needed to at least put Pollo in the 4-0 goal to work. Not able to do that. Foro looking to try and attack now down the other end. Numbers coming to join the attack. Some nice feet by Bennett. Simply knocking the ball out of play. He did have teammates show up. The cavalry was arriving. And I think he's apologising to a couple of his teammates there for maybe not getting the ball out to them more quickly. Got off a little bit more than he could chew on that occasion. Regardless, Foro quickly back in possession. One out to the left-hand side, but nobody there to receive it. Ambrose pushing up, trying to apply a little pressure. Lara doing likewise. Sloppy giveaway again from Balboa. Good hustle from the goal scorer Gomez. Foro seem to be very fluid. Players seem to be moving around in different positions. We had Bennett out on the left-hand side earlier in this half. He's now on the right-hand side. Gomez seems to be drifting all over the place. Very fluid from Foro, making it difficult maybe for Balboa to pin them down. Excellent crossfield ball, well taken off the chest. Does a good job of getting around his man. Can't quite get around the goalkeeper. Would have dragged the ball back, but there only a Balboa defender there to clear. Not clearing particularly well, though, as the ball finds its way back to Foro, more or less immediately. Balboa really need to do a better job of either clearing their lines a little more deeply or not panicking and instead playing the ball to feet. Because all they're doing right now is just playing the ball directly back to Foro, putting themselves under more pressure. Foro, for their part, being very patient, trying to knock the ball around, trying to draw Balboa out, because Balboa very much entrenched in the defensive third right now, with the exception of one player you see hustling up top, Tiero. Everyone else sat pretty deep, making it hard for Foro to find space, but they have done. Great chest. Ball comes back to Ambrose. Good dink into the box. Oh, and header down! And a second goal for Foro! But it looks like it may have been called off for offside. And the referee and the linesman were very quick to act there. Not a moment's hesitation. It's a lovely curl box, ball into the box. I thought perhaps there was a suggestion of a foul. Here we see again Ambrose, little dink into the box. Maybe a push there in the back. That might be what the referee called. Didn't look like it was offside. It definitely was a push in the back from Gomez. He thought he had his brace. Instead, the referee scratching that from the scorebooks. We remain 1-1. Nice work from Foro, though, again, showing their ability to move the ball around, move themselves around, to switch the ball from one side of the field to the other, bring it under control quickly, change the angles, and really cause chaos in that Balboa back line. And not being a physical infringement there, that would have been the second goal, and Foro would have been 2-1 up within 25 minutes.
Second ball, let's go! Good, Brian!
Or looking to break again. They don't have numbers though. Balboa are deep. Foro are going to need to work their way up the field with a little more patience. And they do. They slow the ball down. Wait for teammates to show up. Now we have good numbers in orange in the Balboa half. And what can they do? Nice work from Anchor. Playing the ball on the right hand side. Or a go player goes down. To be fair to him, he doesn't ask for the foul. It was Ramirez. Nor does the referee seem interested in giving it.
Let's go, Foro!
I think this might be the first corner of the game for Foro. They've had one other, but it may be the first, and it might score from it. It's an opportunity for Gomez. Well blocked by seemingly all of the Balboa defence.
Let's go, Foro, let's go, Foro!
Saw a flick from Gomez, trying to find space, and he does, and he finds Bennett in the process. Now Bennett and Gomez springing forward. Getting a little help from Lara. Not able to hold on to the ball. Balboa back in possession. Can they create something of their own? Nope. Good work from Foro. Again, the hustle has been remarkable this first half. The minute they lose the ball, they're seeking to get it back. Nice ball over the top. Asking a lot of anchor. Early routine for Chavez.
Handball ref, 3 times, same guy.
Oh, there was a handball there for sure. It wasn't intentional. The arm wasn't out of the body. It wasn't in an unusual position. So I don't mind the referee not calling that one. I think we're getting a little over-exuberant when it comes to handballs in the modern game. Not only that, it is rather confusing. It's impossible anymore to discern with any confidence what's truly a handball and what isn't.
Good, good. Show and check. Good ball, good ball.
All out to the left-hand side. It's Ambrose in possession. Slips.
Good job, boys.
May have been helped to the ground. The referee decides he was. Free kick from Foro. Goal scorer Gomez tucks it inside. Ball comes back to Anchor. Look what I've seen from Anchor so far. He seems quite frankly to be an anchor at the back of that midfield, playing kind of that central defensive role. He's very composed. Seems to glide across the field. Not afraid to snap in when he needs to. In an effort to win the ball back, but very neat and tidy in possession. Ambrose trying to get on the end of this. Balboa able to snuff it out. Now, can Balboa counter? Rodriguez out here on the right-hand side. Whipping the ball to the left-hand side. Don't really see the benefit of that. It was a flat ball. This occasion the ball gets played forward. Looking for Diero. Nice header. Trying to find Polio, but he wasn't expecting the header. So Foro had now given away a corner. Don't really blame anyone for that. It was a good idea heading the ball back. Just the defender and the goalkeeper not on the same wavelength on that occasion. Balboa, the beneficiaries.
Go Foro, clear it. Good job, keeper!
Pitched away by Polio.
Get up!
Long shot. Polio gets a hand on it. Probably didn't need to. It was going wide. Balboa with another corner.
Go Foro!
Foro questioning why they didn't get a free kick there. I didn't see much. That was very ambitious. Pustajovsky. But that's no more than I expect from him. He's nothing if not confident. Long ball in to the middle of the defence. Well headed out by Bennett. Foro still scrapping to try and clear the lines. Good work from Gomez. Best he possibly could in that situation. You can see from the linesman's flag and even from a couple of little pieces of trash that are flying down the field. It is very windy out there. I hadn't noticed that earlier. The advantage definitely to Balboa. Wind very much in their favour in this first half.
Watch the wind!
Maybe why Pustajovsky had a shot earlier from a long way out. Perhaps thinking like it might be wind assisted. Corner into the box. Pollo gets 2 hands on it. Out for another corner. Well, Balboa could have potentially been 2-1 down in this game. Gomez's second goal been allowed to stand. One tally column where they are absolutely streets ahead right now is corners. I estimate this is probably corner 9 or 10 for Balboa within 30 minutes or so. Of course, if they're not able to convert one of them, it doesn't do them much good. Let's see how they do on this occasion. That ball into the box. May forward to Tiero. It does. He's not able to get the shot off, though. Oh no, not really able to get the ball away. Finally clear their lines. Nice work from Anchor. Didn't see anything wrong there at all. Good battling. Middle of the park. Referee very close decided there was an infringement. Free kick to Balboa. Well cleared from Foro. Ambrose. I thought he took a knock, but actually I think he just came out of his cleat. So, 35 minutes into the match in this North Texas Championship final in our UPSL. And it's all square. Our hosts, Foro Soccer Club, scoring after the 10th minute through Gomez. Balboa FC equalising in the 18th minute. And number 74 rising to heading from close range. Finishing off a great cross from Evan Pustajovski. Balboa FC's leading goal scorer, and tonight, assister. Game so far, a lot of quality on display, a lot of battle and tenacity as well. Both teams hustling hard. Balboa generally to clear their lines. Oh my heavens. That was the goal scorer, who at least has that crumb of comfort to take with him into half time. Hey guys, I scored a goal. Don't give me a hard time on the free kick, okay? Balboa have been under pressure for a lot of this game and really asked a lot of questions in defence, which by and large they've been able to answer, not always with great confidence. Foro looking the more offensive of the two teams, definitely winning out on the possession stats. Have created the few chances we've seen so far. It hasn't been a first half yet, littered with clear-cut chances. Really competitive final, though. Just what you'd expect from these two teams. Balboa hustling high up the field, trying to win the ball in a dangerous area. Foro, though, not being with their feathers ruffled, doing a nice job of possessing the ball in their defensive third and in the middle third as well. With the tenacity of Rodriguez and Tiero trying to gang up on the Foro defence. Foro win the ball back, referee decides that was a foul. A bit sloppy from Balboa. Foro back in possession. Good hustle from Kostajovski, which can be relied on with his offensive output, also helping out defensively on that occasion. Balboa with a long ball forward, trying to spring something in behind the Foro defence. Iyasu wise to it, settling things down. So with about 6.5 minutes to go in this first half, plus any stoppages, I wonder if either team are going to be able to take a scoring advantage into the break. But right now, it's honours even. We've seen how quickly both of those goals have developed. Is there another one this half? Pustkajowski! Snapshot. What's the face of goal? Hapoel scrambling. But in truth, it always looked to be going wide. Really good hustle from Rodriguez again, getting the ball into the feet of one of the most dangerous players. Trying to arrow that ball into the bottom corner. Foro have done a good job here of drawing out our Balboa players. You notice we have 4 of them right in around the halfway line, or in Foro's half. It should give Foro space in behind the Balboa defence. That's exactly what Ambrose has found! And then Gomez in turn has found the back of the net! 2-1 to Foro Soccer Club! I could see that move developing. Balboa edged up. They had more bodies advanced than they have had most of this half. Foro spotted it too, playing the ball out to Ambrose quickly. Ambrose with a beautiful ball into the box. I mean, he has delivered some delicious crosses on the left-hand side in the first half. It wasn't the tidiest finish you'll see from Gomez, but he doesn't care, and nor do his team, because Foro Soccer Club, on the 40th minute, now have a 2-1 lead in this UPSL North Texas Championship Final. Foro looking to get on the attack again. And look how many bodies they have forward. Was it 6, 7, 8 orange shirts? All squeezing up into a Balboa defensive third, trying to press them high. Great opportunity and a variety of outlets when they do regain possession. You've really got to commend the team in orange. They have their game plan and they know exactly how to execute it. Good long ball out the back, but asking a little too much of Rodriguez. Ed Rodriguez being asked to do his best impression of Ed Moses on that occasion, and it was just a little too much for him. It's hard to deny Foro Soccer Club their lead going into the break, which of course isn't a given yet. We still have a few minutes left in this half. But assuming all things stay as they are, Foro Soccer Club have definitely had the best of this first half. Yes, Balboa have forced a number of corners. They've been tenacious and spirited. They've certainly made it a contest. But Foro have had more possession. They've had it in more dangerous areas. They've been more composed. And they've executed more effectively on their game plan so far. And they have 2 goals to show for it, and potentially a third here! Oh, just over the crossbar. Lovely step over. And a powerful shot to follow. Over the crossbar, hitting the American football goal. Neither a soccer goal, nor is it the extra point. Fierro on his bike, trying to take on the entire Foro defence. Not successful in his efforts, but he does help his team win a throw-in. I'm very impressed with Fierro's hustle in this first half. He's been a bit of a one-man band on occasion. Here he is again. Going to weave his way through the Foro defence. Gets a kick in his ankles for his trouble and a free kick. Skip through there, don't really see much there. Oh, yep, definitely see something there. It's my favourite, Sura Anka. Biting the ankles. Taking Fierro to the ground in the process. Rodriguez stood over the free kick. Actually, it's both Rodriguez. Is it? No, it's not. It's Rodriguez and... it's actually the aforementioned Fierro. Wondering now if there might be an effort on goal. If it's Rodriguez, I think it's a ball into the box. If it's Fierro, they may be trying something sneaky on that front post. Referee's whistle goes. Fierro drills it in, sailing into a dangerous area. Pustajowski didn't appear to expect that. Or at least didn't jump on it in the way you would have expected. I think they're on the same frequency entirely there. Pustajowski would have arrived with the leg already cocked, ready to snap off a shot. Instead, the ball seemed to rather hit him than the other way around. Heading into the last 15 seconds or so of the first half. Might be an extra minute or two for stoppages, although there really wasn't much for the referee to rack up additionally in this first half. It's been pretty free-flowing throughout this first 45 minutes. Referee glances at his watch. I imagine he has a buzzer set and it was telling him we're at the 45. So now we head into any time that he deems necessary additionally. Little slack there from Foro. Able to gather it back up though.
Connor, shake it off! Shake it off, Connor, next one! Next one!
Well, Fierro asking for something, they're not happy. His path to goal was blocked, referee didn't see anything. Now Foro heading up the other end of the field very, very quickly. Snapshot. Good dive from Chavez, but more for the cameras than anything. That was always going wide. Lovely first touch there. Second one's not bad either. He wants the third one again. And that's your half time in this UPSL North Texas Championship final. It's the host Foro Soccer Club who go in at the break with the advantage, leading as they do by a score of 2-1 over our visitors Balboa FC. Goals in the first half from Foro on the 10th and 40th minutes, with strikes going the way of Eric Gomez. Balboa's response on the 18th minute, and then number 74. We hope to get you a name here during the half-time break. But either way, it is Foro who have the advantage. As we head into the break, and off mic, going to give everybody an opportunity to catch their breath. Maybe grab a drink, some refreshments, and then please do rejoin us for the second 45 of this outstanding championship final.
Martin, Nico Colasci with the recovery. Once again the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Malcolm on the right side. The shot and the goal! recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal. Martin, in combination with the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot, and it's in!
That guy Fran, he cuts inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Fran.
Pass over the right side. The shot and the goal.
In these first half highlights, we can see Foro's opening goal. Excellent work down the left-hand side from Bennett. Gomez sliding to dispatch after 10 minutes. Great work here from Pustajewski. Knocks the ball into the centre of the box. Polo in the Foro goal able to get to it. I think we have a goal scorer's name for you too. But we're going to focus on the third goal here just for a moment. Again, lovely ball in from the left-hand side. This time Ambrose, the assister. Once again, Gomez on the end of it. All your scoring in the first 45 minutes covered there. I mentioned I think we have a goal scorer for you for Balboa FC. I am pretty confident, based on my Sherlock Holmes detective skills. And number 74 this evening for Balboa FC is one Evan Lupo. I apologise if I've gotten that wrong, but I cross-referenced it in a couple of different places on the interwebs and got a little help from our friends at Veda. And again, I'm pretty confident that Balboa's goal scorer this evening, number 74, was Evan Lupo. And given that it is a championship final, I do want to try and give the goal scorers their flowers. I think it's very important to do so, and so hopefully I've got that right. Better late than never. Congratulations, Evan. Although right now, your team need another one from you, because they are trailing in this North Texas UPSL Championship Final. Another 45 minutes at least to go. Foro looking slightly the better of the two teams so far this evening. As I mentioned in my summary of the first half, they've certainly had more of the possession. And created the better chances as well. Balboa FC, though, fought hard at the back. Been very compact by and large. Challenges in springing their attack at the other end of the field, but they have applied pressure to Foro throughout that first 45 minutes, culminating in a large number of corners, none of which, of course, they're able to take advantage of. But if you're Balboa FC, you have to be thinking this game is by no means out of your reach. I think the next goal is going to be a critical one. The Foro Soccer Club can extend their lead to 3-1. I think they'll be confident enough to believe they can bring this game home and the championship title with it. If Balboa FC can score first in the second half, it's very much game on. And who knows what next. Do check out details on this game and others across UPSL in all the various different social media channels at UPSL Soccer. Hundreds and hundreds of games across the span of a league season and playoff campaign. So much good soccer in UPSL. Don't miss a beat. Check it all out. UPSL Soccer, Instagram, X, all your favourite social media channels. It'll be Balboa FC who kick us off, head to toe in black, go from right to left in this second half. Hosts Foro Soccer Club in the all orange, going from left to right.
Here we go! Press up!
Nice peppy start from Balboa FC. We're doing a good job though of winning possession back and now trying to create something of their own early doors in the second half. It's a back and forth so far in the opening few seconds of this second period. Neither team able to maintain possession. Once again it gets turned over there. Or I think giving away the throw-in. Nope, the lino has decided that it's Foro's throw. Well, Bennett trying to bring the ball under his spell. Bounces away, but it finds a teammate. He's going to have to do well here to get past 3 Balboa defenders. Well, he got past 2, not able to get past the 3rd. Nice effort down the left-hand side. Balboa back in possession. Not much in the way of options, though, going forwards. Good patience in possession. And number 65, who I think has just joined the game. Don't have a name for him, unfortunately. I think he was subbed in at half-time. But already looking like he's up to pace on the game. I'm going to double down on my earlier comment that Lupo is the goal scorer, the player who was just in possession for Balboa, because the research I did on him, he was wearing the captain's armband, and I see now he's wearing it this evening. So I'm about 99% confident that Balboa's goal scorer was Evan Lupo. I don't get paid by the goal scorer, by the way. It's my OCD. Can't let it go until I'm sure. And I'm pretty sure at this point. Foro trying to get the ball out of defence. Nice hustle from Balboa. But Foro closing the door at the last minute. Balboa trying to drill the ball out the back, only drilling it into the back. The Foro player now finding themselves in trouble. And there may be a breakaway, but the referee has already whistled for a tug on Hazani Torres. Obvious. Like the effort. I like the audacity to think you could get away with that. The referee was having none of it. Balboa starting this second half, rather how they played the first, really struggling to generate any forward momentum or find too many options ahead of the man with the ball. Foro did a really nice job of pressing them high in the first half and also constricting the channels. Balboa oftentimes resorting to going long to try and relieve pressure and give themselves an opportunity to win the ball higher up the field. This second half has started much in the same vein. Ball bounces to them on this occasion, though. Now they may have an opportunity to counter quickly. Foro trying to get back in numbers. Black shirts swarming forward. Can Balboa get the ball in the box? Is there anyone there to meet it? There is. It's not enough to test the goalkeeper. It was Pustojovski who got up highest at the back post. Not really meeting that ball with commitment, though. His header not troubling Pollo. Going to see it again here. Actually, this is the clearance. Bit of a delay here, I'm not sure why. The referee appears to be addressing something, but it's just far enough away to be off screen. So unfortunately... Oh, there you go. Thank you to our production folks. Bringing the ref back in screen. Clearly he was dealing with an issue with a couple of players. That resolved, the game continues. Foro again doing a nice job of playing the ball through the back, trying to draw out Balboa players. You need to be careful. This was how Foro gained their early advantage. Excuse me, their late advantage in the end of the first half. Got to keep my half straight here. I do have it written down. I think it would be easier, wouldn't you? Ustajovski taking the ball off his chest, rolling it back. On a mystery number 65. I feel if Balboa FC are going to get back in this game, they have to find a way to get Ustajovski more involved. It was he who assisted the first goal. He's had a couple of shots from distance, and there's another one. He takes a heavy deflection though, and takes the sting out of the shot. But again, you can see the intent from Evan Ustajovski. And he has one thing on his mind when that ball's at his feet, and if he's not able to get a shot on goal, well, he does his darndest to find a teammate as he did in the first half. But he is a constant threat. I do remember in the last game I commented on, where he was an absolute highlight. He was more central. In this game he does seem to be out on the left-hand side. I don't know if that's a tactical change or if it's to accommodate another player, but you're not going to see too many players in that number 9 position better than Evan Ustajovski. Wouldn't hate seeing him back in the centre of the park, but obviously I'm not the coach. They know what they're doing with their players. They know what the plan is. They know what they've been working on down at the training field all week. The plan evidently involves Ustajovski being out here on the left-hand side for Balboa FC. Foro playing the ball across the box. Not able to connect with a teammate, but still able to win the play back. That's really great hustle from Foro. Ball into the box. Deflected away. Wow. Had to be by Santos. That ball could have gone anywhere. Great control, given that he was in a slide at the time. Just got to say, my OCD is entirely at rest. We have had confirmation from Balboa FC that it was Evan Lupo who scored the goal. And that dull thudding sound you can hear on mic right now is me patting myself on the back. Thanks to our friends at Veta Media, once again, for researching that information and helping me confirm my suspicions. So, with that put to bed, who's going to be our next goal scorer this evening? Looks like Tiero is no longer on the field, which is disappointing. I enjoyed seeing him working his socks off in the first half. Very strong, direct player. Looks like an understudy. He stepped in. Tiero did catch a knock toward the end of the first half, so I'm not sure if that's an injury or a tactical move. But either way, Balboa FC definitely shaking things up during the half-time, bringing in some fresh blood. Maybe some fresh ideas as well, although these fresh ideas yet to fully blossom. Foro Soccer Club still having the best of the possession. Really looking the more dangerous of the two teams. Really nice feet from Torres. Under the watchful eye of Bennett for Foro. Bennett's a unit too. If he's on your back, you really do have to be strong. Very capable with your footwork. Foro is demonstrating that ability there. That's a long ball and a wayward ball. Just feels unnecessary to play those kind of balls cross field. Again, you've got to remember you've got a pretty brisk wind going from one end of the field to the other here. So when you play a ball like that and you're putting some drift on it, you've got to expect that the wind is going to catch it. And it has the potential to arc out just as it did there. Oh, nicely intercepted by Anchor. Ball back to him. Mr. Neat and Tidy. Asking for it again. Takes it. Turns. Ball out to the channel. Lovely work from Surah Anchor. Dare I say it, the Declan Rice. The Foro Soccer Club. Declan Rice-esque. He might not be an Arsenal fan. Lo and behold, he's probably a Tottenham fan, so probably shouldn't make those comparisons. Edging up on the 1 hour mark, and still Foro Soccer Club with that 2-1 advantage at halftime. Continue to lead in this UPSL North Texas Championship final. Although we're not doing enough at this moment in time to threaten that scoreline. I wouldn't go so far as to say that Foro look comfortable. But they do look by and large in control of proceedings. Balboa are doing their best to harry and hustle. Win the ball back whenever they can. As we can see from this stretch of play. Foro in no mood to sit back. Ball into the box. Oh, what a lovely touch from Bennett. Beautifully weighted pass into his path. And the deftest of touches by Kyle Bennett has given Foro Soccer Club that vital third goal just shy of the hour mark. Look at that lovely weighted ball. Bennett doesn't hang around. Doesn't allow Santos to close him down. Instead, just opens up that foot. Guides the ball. Chavez in the Balboa goal. Heads are down in the Balboa team, and you can understand why. They're now 2 goals behind. It's a team that almost outshot them 2-1 in the league season. And only conceded 11 goals across the entire league campaign. Balboa FC have just 30 minutes to turn the tide and try now and find 2 goals of their own to level things up. And that is a big ask. It's not impossible by any means. What was a good Foro Soccer Club performance with that third goal has become an excellent one. And potentially a championship winning one. So the next goal was critical. Foro have it. The next goal is absolutely crucial. Assuming there is another goal. Foro, I assume, would be quite happy at this point just to see the game out. But if Balboa can get a second goal, they could potentially put the cat among the pigeons. They know just how significant their task is now. They have a mountain to climb. You can only do that one step at a time. The first step would be the next goal. Let's see if Balboa FC can get it. Balboa again struggling really to find any meaningful progression up the field. They've got winning runners and they're doing their best to try and stretch and pull and create spaces in that Foro midfield, but they are resolute. It's a shot from distance! Goodness gracious! That's called trying to use the wind, ladies and gentlemen. It was Padilla who got hold of it. I do love how Kyle Bennett hurries to get to the ball first. Either thinking that maybe it hit the soccer goal crossbar or thinking maybe the referee might thought it hit the soccer goal crossbar. So if I get there first and score, maybe it causes a little confusion. It didn't. It hit the American football posts. Ooh, rare mistake from Anchor, giving the ball back to Balboa. Can they create something here? Again, look at Foro snapping in. Absolutely tireless from the men in orange. They really have been outstanding this evening. It's been a very hotly contested and, for the most part, closely contested final, but Foro have definitely been the better of the two teams. Up until this point, at least.
Pressure, Foro.
Played some great stuff. It's really been a joy to watch all season long, actually. I've had a couple of excellent games from Balboa, some wonderful goals. And I have to say, covering Foro has been one of my high spots this year.
Go, Foro, keep working.
Really entertaining team from back to front. Good play from Foro again, through the middle third, absolutely beautiful. All through the middle of the park, excellent last minute defending. It's a pat on the back, and well he might. Great hustle from number 55. Getting back there with the last ditch sliding tackle. Chris Anderson thought he was in. Balboa's defence had other ideas. But that move leading up to that opportunity, just so fluid. Foro from back to front, through midfield, dink, 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 dink. And when you're watching moments like that, you sometimes forget you're supposed to be commentating. It's such a joy to watch. It's always become a fan for a moment, and you just sit there dazzled. Oftentimes the only noise coming out of your mouth is a gasp. Then you realise, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be telling people about this, aren't I? Oof, heavy tackle. Might be the first yellow card of the game. Which is quite something to say in a final. 65 minutes in, first yellow card. Number 18. A little bit of frustration, more than malice. He was doing a good job of carrying the ball up the field, ended up losing possession, and in his efforts to win it back, the resultant free kick. Here we see. Yeah, nothing mean in that. Just a lunge and a little late. Certainly nothing more than a yellow card. Ball swung from left to right. Lovely touch. Out to the right wing. Deliver the ball into the middle of the box. Well headed away from Balboa, but it's not gone yet. There may still be an opportunity. A very ambitious shot. Absolutely love that. And Brian Padilla. I apologise if it's Padilla. Looks as though it should probably be Padilla, but whether it's Padilla or Padilla, I love the courage behind that shot. You get that right, and it's an absolute worldie. And when your team's winning by 3 goals to 1, that's exactly the right moment to try it too. Lupo trying to carry the ball out of defence, loses it, then beats the referee. And he'll roll the ball back. Lupo has a tendency to do that. Carries the ball forward, ends up spinning around and going back. It's a good job of maintaining possession for his team, but I don't think he always necessarily helps with that forward momentum. Nice spin by Estelle, taken to the ground. Referee decides there's nothing there. Balboa clearing the lines finally, but not very far. Foro back in possession again once more. Ball comes back to Anchor. Anchor says, let's just take a second here. Rolls it inside. Again, those pretty little triangles that we've come to expect from Foro. Ball out for a throw-in to the team in orange. Nice roll and nice defending too. Corner for Foro. They've got 2 over the corners. They may just look to possess here. Seems a little early to time waste. That also doesn't seem to be in their nature. And in fact, one of those players has now walked away. So I think it's going to be a corner delivered into the box. Plenty of players to aim at, excuse me. Not least of all, Padilla and Iyasu. It's a Padilla who gets on the end of it. Great header back from Brian Padilla.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, Foro!
One of his teammates able to capitalise on the header.
Let's go, boys!
So 20 minutes left to go. Foro Soccer Club still leading by 3 goals to 1 over Balboa FC. For Foro on the 10th, 40th and 58th minute. Gomez responsible for the first 2. Bennett with the 3rd here in the second half. Balboa's lone goal so far coming from Lupo. Defending from Foro. I suggested at the beginning of the second half, excuse me, that in order for Balboa to really get any joy offensively, they need to try and find a way to get Pustojovski more involved in this match. They really haven't done that particularly well. That young man only been on the ball a couple of times in high offensive positions. You wonder if coach might look to switch things around, get him a little more central. He actually seems to be tucked inside right now. Still not able to get away from his marker though, and now it is Pustojovski chasing back, not able to shut Foro down, and Foro breaking away with Anchor. Lovely weighted ball from Anchor. Oh, but the touch. Oh, Lara, just a little bit too heavy. Sweetly weighted through ball from Anchor, directly into his path. In fact, it could have been maybe a little under his feet. Maybe I'm being a little less than generous to Anchor. I mean, it was a pretty darn good pass. But clearly, Lara felt like he needed to take a touch. The touch was a little too heavy. Chavez in the Balboa goal, able to respond. Balboa again, relinquishing possession. Wayward kick out from the back. Foro trying to create something. Good goalkeeping there. There wasn't too much else that Kyle Bennett could do in that situation. Ramirez had done a nice job of picking his head up and finding him with the first touch. Chavez, though, equal to Bennett's attempts on that near post. Foro with the corner. That's all she wrote for Lara, who's off the field and making his way back to the bench. I assume a sub must have come on in his stead on the far side of the field. Of course, the referees want players to go off, as they're subbed off, go off at the nearest point anymore. So hence Lara's wandering off on the referee's command. Corner into the box, punched up into the air by Chavez. Goes out for another Foro corner, wind assisted. You may have seen the ball was rolling away as Foro were trying to take the last corner. Smart thinking there from Padilla. As the ball bounced, he just stepped out the way and let the wind carry that kick out of possession. But we seemingly have a goal. By the way it's being celebrated, it looks like it may have gone in directly from the corner kick. I apologise, we had a little delay there in our image, and so I wasn't able to follow the corner in, but we might see this here on the replay. In comes the corner. Don't know if anyone gets a touch. If they do, it's Mikey Ambrose. The way the players are running toward the corner kick, it suggests that maybe it went in directly without a touch. The graphic on screen suggests it's Ambrose. I'm happy to go with Ambrose. He's very generous if it was Ambrose. If I'd scored in a final, I think I'd still be running from one end of the field right now, spinning my shirt around my head. But if it was indeed Ambrose who got the last touch, the first thing he thought to do was to run over to the teammate who delivered the corner into the box and thank him. Foro Soccer Club, 4-1 to the good, with 15 minutes to go. I hope it's not unkind of me to suggest that this final, well, let's just say I think Foro Soccer Club have one hand on the cup already. One hand, maybe the fingers from the other hand too. They have just been dominant, haven't they, in this second half. Balboa have thrown on some subs. I'm sure their coach would have tried a couple of different things tactically. But they have not been able to break this Foro Soccer Club down. The defence being absolutely resolute. An orange wall that's only conceded 11 goals during the league campaign. I mean, staggering, really. And tonight, well, we've seen firsthand just how good that defence is. We've also seen the creativity and technical ability of their midfield. And we've seen the willing runners they have in offence. Capable of making the most of the opportunities that come their way. 4 of them so far. And a scoreline that suggests that our hometown team this evening are well on their way to securing a UPSL championship. Balboa FC, though, still with something to say about that. 13 minutes still left to play. Is there a twist in this tale? Men in black will be hoping so. Stojowski just nowhere to go, trying to find his way out. A combination of tired legs and just being harried by Foro players, driving him back. And now Balboa on the attack, some good work there, drifting aside, and a wonderful finish! Goodness gracious! Absolutely outstanding from number 18, who was a sub, so we don't have a name to hand. We'll try and get you one, but look at this little drop of the shoulders. And under pressure, what a composed finish. Beautiful. 4-2. That goal had everything. Directness, power, pace, strength. And a Zlatan-like flick of a finish. Cortez in the 4-0 goal, flat-footed. I'm not blaming him at all. That was a delicious conclusion to a powerful, spirited run. And I asked, is there a twist in this tale? We have 11 minutes still to go. It's possible, right? I mean, this is soccer.
Nice job, Bryce!
Go! Keep going!
Push!
Let's go!
Go, Bryce! Next ball!
We will try and get you the name of the goal scorer for Balboa FC before the end of the game, if possible.
Get to it!
Nothing easy, Foro, nothing easy!
Long ball out from the back. Stojowski trying to get on the end of it, and he does have it. And these are the positions he likes to be in. Now he's in space. Oh, but he's been pushed rather wide. Asking a lot of him. He cuts back. That's a really good job of tiptoeing around his marker. Not able to find a teammate, though. After Yasu behind. His options were rather limited, and he wasn't able to pick one of them out. That's the kind of footwork that Evan Pustojowski has in his locker. Can't help but feeling, and I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but had they gotten him on the ball more this evening, had Balboa FC been able to find him in positions where he was either more central or had more space. Not too many more dangerous offensive players playing in UPSL than Evan Pustojowski. Of course, a lot of credit needs to be given to Foro Soccer Club as well. They've been working hard to marginalise Pustojowski, minimise his impact on the game. They've certainly been very effective at that. Eight minutes to go. All Foro need to do really is control the match at this point. Nothing silly, They don't really need another goal, although they seem to be looking for one. They may get one too. It's good footwork from Kyle Bennett. He has been tireless this evening. A willing runner all night long. He wins his team a corner. Oh, Bennett could be a shout for man of the match, you know. Assisted the first, scored the third. Ball into the back post. Asking a little too much of Abraham. So yeah, but of course Gomez has 2 goals to his name tonight as well. As I mentioned, Bennett has an assist, Bennett has a goal. Bennett really has been outstanding this evening. Ibusura anchor, another shout. Held everything together in midfield. Neat, tidy, tenacious, composed. Great interceptions as we just saw there. And as I mentioned, the aforementioned Eric Gomez as well. 2 goals to his name. Also worked really hard this evening. Absolute thorn in Balboa FC's side when he was on the field. Not really too many candidates for Balboa FC. They've worked hard as a team. Nobody has really stood out dramatically for them here in this championship final. Again, we're hoping to get you a name of the goal scorer, the second goal scorer of Balboa FC. That was an exemplary goal. Regardless, though, I don't know that that goal alone from a substitute necessarily marks them out as a potential candidate for player of the match. I think, quite frankly, all of those legitimate candidates this evening are in orange. A little over 5 minutes to go. Foro Soccer Club so close now to securing the North Texas UPSL Championship. Sura Anka heads to the bench. A deserved break. It's high-fived by his coach and the rest of the bench, and well he might. Outstanding game for Foro's number 8. The break also for Omega Iyasu. Did a great job of shepherding that defence. A little exposed just a couple of minutes ago by Pustajovski. I imagine that was tiredness as much as anything else. Certainly Pustajovski has the capability to do that to any defender. But Omega Iyasu, very solid performance this evening in the back line. Another who deserves much credit for this victory. If indeed Foro can hold out the remaining 4 minutes.
Good job, Rob! Way to be fair! Let's go, Foro, let's go!
I mentioned you're able to catch up with all of the UPSL games, all 500 of them.
One more, 5 minutes, Foro!
All the social media channels available to you at UPSL Soccer. Don't miss a minute. Tonight, you've been witness to a wonderful championship final. Tomorrow, we have more of the same. I will be commentating on the UPSL playoff match between Lakeland United and Fort Myers City. Details on that game, like I said, UPSL Soccer. Check it out on your social media channels. And join us tomorrow evening if you're able.
Second ball! Oh! Come on, Rob! Not a horsey! Vamos, Foro! Vamos, Foro! Vamos, Foro! Vamos, Foro!
Well, we're under pressure even at this late stage. Foro will not stop running. Of course, they have some fresh legs on the field now as well. Ball gets played out to the left-hand side though. Can Balboa make anything of this? Rolling the ball inside. Lovely pass into the middle of the box. A little Karate Kid-esque. But the improvisation worked. Ball was cleared. Throw into Balboa. Minute and a half left. Plus any stoppage. And there probably will be a couple of minutes at least. We did have a couple of moments where the referee was talking to players. We had a fairly short injury period about midway through this half. I think we'll be looking at least 2 minutes of extra time. Ball shepherded back to Pollo. For a goal. Well, they are close. They are awfully close, and they have to know it. Boys in orange had a marvellous season. They've had an equally good postseason. They've absolutely deserved to be in this final tonight. They were the favourites, and they did not want to squander this opportunity to be championship victors. They worked hard at the back. They were creative through the middle of the park, and they have made the most of their opportunities up top. And Foro Soccer Club are on the brink now of this championship. Balboa FC have any hope of upsetting the apple cart, they've got to get the ball forward. And they're breaking with numbers. Maybe a free kick there. It's a long way out and it's against the wind. I think it's going to be ambitious. That's our second yellow card of the game. I think that's one apiece now, isn't it? Really like night's work for the referee. I'm sure he'll be grateful about. So Pustajovski stood over the ball, zero surprise. He's joined by Avery Estelle, who I think has no chance of taking this free kick. It is a very long way out, and it is against the wind. It would take something remarkable, I think, to beat Pollo from this distance under these conditions. If anyone could pull the remarkable out of the bag, it is Evan Pustajovski. Short run-up suggests though he may not be looking to shoot. He might be looking to dink the ball over the top, and that's exactly what he does. Pollo reads it. Gratefully snatches it out of the air. I have to imagine we are into the last minute of time now. Really don't think there could be more than a couple of, maybe 3 minutes if you were to twist my arm, of time remaining. Or added, I should say, to the 90. Which means we have to be into the last either 30 or 90 seconds. So close. Foro can taste it. Ball is loose down the right-hand side. Now, could this be an opportunity for Foro to put the cherry on the icing on the cake? Getting a second bite. Oh, well intercepted. The Balboa defence. I've got to get the ball forward. I mean, time must almost be out, and that's certainly not going to help. That was wasteful. You see what Giovanni Chavez was trying to do. But he got it all wrong. Not only did the ball go out of possession, now Foro have it again. May certainly try and take it into the corner. Well, actually, Balboa get possession back. See if my prediction comes true. I suggested it was 2 to 3 minutes max, which would mean we are at time. Referee doesn't look interested in looking at his watch though. Snapshot from distance. Well hit from Padilla. And the referee has decided that that is it. A little over 3 minutes of additional time. The whistle has been blown. Our champions have been crowned. Foro Soccer Club, your UPSL North Texas champions. Winning tonight's final by a score of 4-2 over Balboa FC. It was a spirited Balboa performance. But truth be told, they were not a match for a soccer club tonight, who had the bit between their teeth. By the 10th minute, they opened the scoring, and despite Balboa pulling it back in the first half, Foro went in with a 1-goal advantage, and then in the second half just continued to put the foot on the throat. They were never going to let up. They were desperate for this championship tonight, and they have done it. First goal, Eric Gomez stroking it past Chavez, opening the scoring. Good ball in from Postajowski, met by Lupo. 1-1 in the 18th minute. In the 40th minute, it was that man again, Gomez. Not the prettiest finish, but he was able to loop it over Chavez. And then it was one-way traffic in the second half. Kyle Bennett adding to his assist with a goal. Mikey Ambrose dispatching at the front post. Balboa FC had a little flash left in the can. Something to put a little shine on their performance, but not the scoreline. Foro Soccer Club doing more than enough to get this championship over the line. They are your deserved UPSL North Texas all season 2025 champions. Congratulations, the Foro Soccer Club. We're going to hang around and catch a few of these celebratory images and watch the trophy be handed to the team. I'll leave you to that as I sign off for this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you. I've been Mark Turner, your commentator with the Feta Media crew. Enjoy these celebrations with Foro Soccer Club.